Okay, grade 6, let's go on. Now percentages on page 136. Now before we start, you need to know that 5 times 20 is equal to 100. That implies that 100 divided by 20 will give me 5. Or 100 divided by 5 will give me 20. So if I work from, let's take this one, 4 times 25 equals 100. So if I had a fraction, for example, 3 out of 25, and I want to know what that equal fraction will be out of 100, you need to know that 25 times 4 will give me 100. Then I can say times 4, and that will give me 3 times 4, which gives me 12, and then it's easy to work out 12%. Okay, so you've got to see this 4 times 25, and you've got to know that gives you 100. 2 times 50 equals to 100. Okay, now in the book you need to complete number 3A to 3F, and I'm going to show you a few examples of what you will get in this section 3A. So if I have to write each fraction as a percentage, the first thing that I need to do, I need to convert this fraction to an equivalent fraction with 100 as the denominator. So how do I get from 2 to 100? Look there. 2 times 50. 2 times 50 will give me 100. That means I've got to say times 50 at the top. That will give me 50 out of 100. And that will give me 50 out of 100, 50%. Next one, 1/4. I have to convert it to a fraction with a denominator of 100 to find the percentage. 4 times what will give me 100? 4 times 25 times 25. Whatever I do at the bottom, I have to do at the top, times 25. 1 times 25, 25. Percentage, easy, 25%. Now I have a fifth. 1 over 5 equals what over 100, because I need to find the percentage. 5 times what will give me 100? Let me see. 5 times 20. 5 times 20, what I do at the bottom, I have to do at the top. 1 times 20, 20. Percentage? Easy, 20%. Let's do it again. Now I have 1 over 20 equals, to find the percentage, I need to get a fraction with 100 as the denominator. How do I get from 20 to 100? I will say 20 times 5. 20 times 5, 100. What I do at the bottom, I need to do at the top. 1 times 5, 5. Percentage, I have 100 at the bottom, 5%. Next one, once again, 20 at the bottom, 20 as the denominator, but I need 100 at the bottom, so I'm going to say 20 times what gives me 100? 20 times 5 times 5, what I do here, I have to do over here. Then I end up with 3 times 5, 15. That gives me 15%. Next one, once again, 20 times what will give me 100? 20 times 5 times 5 at the top. Now without doing a long sum and writing it out, I can do this in my head. I say 10 times 5, 50, plus 5 times 5, 25. What is 50 plus 25? 75. Okay, there we go. That's 75%. Next one, 12 over 25. Let's go there. 25 times 4 gives me 100. So I want to get 100 as the denominator, which means I have to say 25 times 4, 12 times 4, once again in my head. 10 times 4, 40. 2 times 4, 8. 40 plus 8, 48. That gives me 48%. 2 out of 25. Once again, I need 100 as the denominator. 25 times 4 at the bottom. Do the same at the top, times 4. That gives me 8 at the top. That gives me 8%. 24 out of 25. 25, I need 100 at the bottom before I can work out the percentage. 25 times what gives me 100? 25 times 4. 24 times 4. 20 times 4, 80. 4 times 4, 16. 80 plus 16, 96. That's a quick 96%. Now, you need to remember, this is important. 10 over 10. If I ask you, work out the percentage, you do it like this. Once again, take it to 100 at the bottom. How did I get there? Times 10. Whatever I do at the bottom, I have to do at the top. That gives me 100 over 100. That gives me 100%. So if I got 100 out of a possible 100 marks, that will give me 100% for the test. Now, that's 10 over 10. So if I had 5 over 5, that is exactly the same as 6 over 6, which is exactly the same as 7 over 7, which is exactly the same as 100 over 100, which is they are all 100%. Now I know that 5 over 5 is also the same as the whole 1. So if I have a whole number 1, it is the same as 100%. Now 2 is equals to 2 over 1. There's no difference between 2 and 2 divided by 1. If I had to work out the percentage, I would do it like this. How did I get from 1 to 100? Times 100. What I do at the bottom, I have to do at the top. 2 times 100? 200. What percentage do I have? Well, 200%. Okay, now your brain is breaking. Yes, I know. So 3 equals 3 over 1. If I do exactly the same thing, I'm going to end up with 300 over 100. And that will be the same as 300%. I know that because the denominator is 100. Now I have 4.5%. Okay, now this is really going to break your brain. Now remember, 4, 3, and 2, they are all whole numbers. So the 4 is going to be equal to 400%. And a half is the same as, look there, a half is the same as 50%. So that's plus 50%. So 4.5 will be equal to 450%. Let's do this one. Now you know 5 is exactly the same as 500%. And 3 over 10, let's do it over here, 3 over 10, let's take that to a percentage. That's going to be over 100 times 10 times 10, 3 times 10, 30. That gives me 30%. So 5 and 3/10 will be exactly the same as 500% plus 30%. And that will give me 530%. Okay, this was a killer, I know. Okay, guys, you've got to go and you've got to think about this, and you need to go and finish for me number 3A to F and number 4.2. Make sure you finish that work. I will send you the memo a little bit later today. Okay, guys, keep well. One more lesson left before we write the test on Friday. Bye.